Hello everybody and welcome back to my very first construction update for Universal Studios Great Britain. Obviously in the most recent news we've finally had an announcement and confirmation that we are going to be having Universal Studios right here. Pan over. And with the most recent confirmation of the actual park that's going to be situated right here where we are now, we know an estimated construction date for this park. It's predicted that this park is going to take around about 6 years to complete, with construction beginning within the next year or so. So by 2031, I'll be 28, but there'll be a Universal Studios here. How crazy. For those of you that don't know already, I'll chuck a map up on the screen, but this is going to be the car park, I think, for the proposed Universal Studios. And over that area there would be your main theme park. So, yeah. So if you haven't already, then go check out my latest video where I talk about the predictions from the conceptual map that we've got. And I'm just giving you a little pan around here. I mean, the actual location for the site is pretty stunning. It's got a really nice flat terrain, but then there's a bit of landscaping in the background so you can see some hills. So this will be a perfect spot for a nice park. And it's such a huge location. I mean, it's genuinely massive. Just a bit further outside of the main theme park perimeter, we can actually see some more metal fences just there and just there. And there was a couple more, if you can see them, just through the tree gap there in the tree line. I'm not actually sure if we're meant to be on this field or not. Here's some more of those fences that we can see. Brand spanking new fences with private property, no trespassing. Interesting. So it seems like they've basically allowed people to still walk through the public footpath. But the thing is it's not very clear what the public footpath is and isn't, and I think we may have just walked on their so-called private property, no trespassing by accident. But whoopsies. Just another shot of another field. No work taking place yet, but as I said, construction probably won't begin until the end of this sort of year. But luckily I've brought my spade and we'll start digging holes for them, don't worry. So it seems like they've set up these really effective fences that stop people from entering this area here. But obviously, yeah, you've just got to listen to the sign and not do it. But I believe that we can walk across there because this is a public footpath. So we're going to head just across the field now through this nice boggy wet grass and see what else we can actually see. So as we can see, they've cordoned off the field technically by just sort of putting fences in by the public footpath signs pointing in the direction, with do not trespass signs at the end of these fences, just to basically say not to go past that. So you can follow the public footpath all the way through just to where over there where the other metal fences are, and that is perfectly fine. But at the moment we're going to head back over that way, just over some really dodgy bridge to check out what we can see on the other field. Might be the worst bridge that I've ever crossed in my life. Wow, if you fancy a good thrill and there's no roller coasters here yet, just walk across this bridge. It's amazing. So we have made it to yet another field. This one's actually a little bit less boggy compared to the other fields. And just over there is the cement plant that is there. This is also going to be used as one of the main fields for the actual theme park. So if you just spin around, back over there is where we actually entered the field, and that will be where the car park is as well. So we're just going to head through that bit there and see what's on the other side. just headed down Manor Lane now, and we've actually got one of the first 2 houses that have been brought and boarded up by Universal Studios. So you can see they probably got offered quite a hefty amount to obviously move out of there. And we're just going to head a lot further along the road on this path that is dwindling away. And just over there is the field that we were in earlier and the fence that I pointed out. And that is the fence on Manor Road, just here. So obviously you're not allowed in there. What we're going to do is we're going to walk all the way around and go back through the public footpath so we can get back onto the field. But I just wanted to capture, first of all, the houses, the fence from the other side, and what Manor Road actually looks like, because obviously this is going to run straight through the centre of Universal Studios. And here we go, just off of Manor Road, opposite a couple of the houses, we have one of the first locked gates with an actual lock and padlock on it. And if you just spin it around, it comes directly off the main road from Manor Road and leads into one of the fields for Universal Studios. So we're just going to walk a bit further around, a bit further down Manor Road, capture some more of the houses that have been purchased by Universal Studios, and hopefully get back into the field, because if not, we're going to have to walk all the way back down there, and I don't want that. There are some more of the houses across Manor Road that we're on here that have been purchased by Universal Studios. So I just wanted to show you guys this, that if you do visit here, you do know what's going on. I do believe that there is nobody living in any of these now. There's a lot of cars here and everything, so you see, but a lot of the blinds and windows and everything is all boarded up and that now. So it seems as if pretty much nobody's here. But yeah, it looks like they're installing new air conditioning and things like that around here as well. Just next to these houses across Manor Lane, we have another empty field with a massive padlock on it. And obviously this is where a lot of the majority of the construction has actually been taking place. And you can see that there's a lot more fences around here and there isn't physically no way in whatsoever. So obviously a lot of the updates are happening over here first. I assume that's probably because they need to bring in and actually store equipment over here before they start working on the field just opposite us. So this is probably as best as I can get of an update for you on this, guys, as I do not have a drone or anything at the moment, so we can't fly anything over the top. But yeah, it's a better than nothing, isn't it? Just a bit further along the road of the manor, next to the houses, we actually have Kempston Hardwicke's main station here, which is obviously probably going to get a massive upgrade and overhaul to it in general, with Universal Studios setting in the field literally just behind those trees there. So we can see that this is kind of crazy that this will probably be a major train station very soon. So for those of you that don't actually know, we've already visited the site of Universal Studios, just the completely wrong field. That field was just over there where you see the sort of buildings behind this bush line here, this tree line. Just behind there, we set up and we recorded Parkology episode 1. And if you haven't watched that already, then definitely go check that out. I'll put a link at the top of the screen now. Big up Project Universal over on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, everything. But here we are at one of 2 of the railway lines running either side of Universal Studios. So we're just going to head over now. And back into the main theme park field, where we're actually going to start heading back over to the car now, because we've basically done a whole lap of everywhere anyways now. So we will see you in a short second. So just over there is the second train line that I was on about. You can just about see a train now. So obviously there's a train line over there, and there was a train line just behind where we come from as well. So they run either side of the actual park. So thank you guys so much for joining me on my very first construction update of Universal Studios. So I'm planning on doing these monthly. Obviously this month counts towards April. We'll get a May one, a June one, a July one, and so for the next 6 years, which is crazy, right? And I'm not sure if I'm quite ready for that to happen, considering not much will actually happen this month at all, really. nor for the next couple of months. But either way, I live about 40 minutes away from here, so it's not too far for me to travel and give a quick update for you guys. So we're going to head straight back over to where the entrance to the field actually is, and this is Crumps signing out from the car park.